In this video, I'll describe the external business environment. A business environment is infinite and includes everything outside the organization. Each environmental sector shown on the chart represents an important segment of the environment that has the potential for influencing the survival and effectiveness of business. Raw materials, they may interact with the trade agreements with other countries. Financial focuses on new and emerging economies. Consumer market looks at experiences and expectations of consumer and will dictate what and how offerings are delivered. Technology, advances in this area will dramatically affect the way work is done by the resource type, speed, and efficiency. Industry, recent years have seen heavy M&A activity and continued changes and shrinkages in the landscape of all industries. Economic, effects of the interest rate impact consumer and corporate confidence in the economy. Government, their awareness and need to respond to enactments of new legislation and regulatory guidelines at all levels. Human resources, there are numerous factors to be examined to determine the labor force. In strategic planning, managers need to examine each of these sectors to determine any competitive advantages they can exploit or weaknesses they should avoid. VUCA has become a trendy managerial term which was derived from the militaries in the 1990s to mean chaotic conditions that are encountered on a modern battlefield. It is representative of the conditions business leaders are challenged with and strive to overcome. Volatility leads to visionary. The accelerating rate of change requires leaders who are visionaries to lead their businesses and navigate through changing times. Uncertainty leads to understanding. Navigating unfamiliar territory and unpredictable outcomes requires understanding leaders to help bring employees along through the reinforcement of a strong organizational culture. Complexity leads to clarity. Multiple interdependencies amidst global interconnectivity opens the door to create learning organizations to facilitate learning at all levels. Ambiguity leads to agility. Multiple perspectives and interpretations of scenarios requires an open mind to accept and embrace change and be an agent of change. Successful VUCA managers are characterized by an ability to align structures, processes, culture, and people with organizational objectives while responding to the external realities of the competitive landscape.